Good, honestly.
You do the hippie shape.
I think it's more precautionary measures, but at the time, honestly, I feel like I couldn't walk. So to answer the carted off the field question is kind of, yeah.
We've heard that maybe Dwayne Allen and some of the other guys were giving you a hard time with some of the drama that ensued after that injury. What's that been like for you?
I caught it a little bit. You know? We had a little senior meeting yesterday, and I get in there, and it was like the worst part about it is you got in the front seat of the golf cart. It was like you could at least got in the back. It was like what drove it if you want to sit in front. So it was one of those deals. I was telling them that I was like, man, so Sweeney was checking. He was like, you don't have a hip pad, and I'm on the ground like, in pain. And he's worried about a hip pad, and I'm like, this is crazy. So it was kind of one of those deals, but definitely, glad to be healthy.
All right, so in all seriousness, though, are you feeling pretty good right now? What were you able to do yesterday in practice?
Oh, yeah, I just kind of watched yesterday at practice, but we got up with Coach Greenlee and his toes, whatever he got going on with that. But we just did little strides and stuff, and I feel fine. I feel like I felt before, so I think it was more precautionary measures, like I said before. It's still a little, you feel something here and there, but nothing too big.
Did you watch, have you seen the hit that you were injured on again? And it looked like a scary play. It looked like it was your knee.
Yeah, it definitely could have turned a lot of different ways and been a lot worse, but fortunately, it turned out in our favor. So, just happy to be safe and healthy and just ready to get back to work.
Mentally, do you think there'll be any obstacles to overcome? Maybe that first snap at Byrd Stadium Saturday night?
Not at all. I feel pretty confident in the scheme that we're going to have in the game plan and the guys that I got around me. So, definitely excited about it. Last week was the midway point through the season, and it's all down here from here. So, you got to take advantage of it every week.
You gonna wear your hip pad this week?
I definitely want to hit that. Yeah.
Initially, when the play happened, what was running through your mind? Or did you know it was just a sore hip at that point, or did you think it could be a lot worse? Or just walk me through when you first go to the ground, what was going through your mind?
I felt a little something, but I really didn't kind of understand the severity of it at the time until I tried to get up, and then I put pressure on it. That's kind of when I went back down. So it was a little scary, Like I said, it could have, like I say, if you look at it, it definitely could have went a lot of different ways. Then the Lord definitely looked down on that one. But it just puts things in perspective for you, knowing that anything can happen on any play. And it was actually good to get Cole some reps in there too. I know haven't had a lot of reps this season, and I was proud of the way he went in there and took control of the team. And that was one of the positives that came from it.
At the same time, you got a big old smile on your face. It seems like you're handling the ribbing you're getting pretty well. It's kind of, now that you know that you're okay and they know you're okay, is it kind of fun to see that they, can joke with you and have fun with you and, kind of make fun of the situation a little bit?
Definitely. It's something that I'll probably hear about for the rest of my time here. I go to class, I went to class, people I was like, yeah, I'm fine, don't worry about it, so it's just, it's all fun and games, but in all seriousness, it's just, I'm really fortunate, definitely.
So you're going to be full go at practice today, is that right?
I believe so.
Your guy has kind of a resume for a high threshold for pain, given what you went through as a high school senior.
Mm-hmm.
Did that feel instantly any worse or any different than the knee injury?
ACL was a little different just because of his knee. Knee is so, it was so unstable at the time when I hurt my knee that you can kind of feel it instantly right away. And if it wasn't my knee, it would have been a lot worse, So fortunately, my hip is a little bit more stability in there, and this is a strange sprain, bruise, whatever you want to call it, So it just happened to be one of those things. They sent me the picture, and I really don't know if the hip pad would have prevented it or not. I would like to think it wouldn't have, but coach is like, no, it's definitely the hip pad. So you take it for what it's worth, but you just gotta make sure you wear all your gear.
Why didn't you wear a hip pad?
Probably for swag reasons more than anything.
Could you have walked up on your own power Saturday? Had you do that? Or did you have to go to the car?
Honestly, I really felt like I couldn't walk. It felt that bad at the time. Honestly, maybe crutches, but then I was like, that's a long walk on crutches. So it's one of those deals.
Dabo said it was more like a stinger, maybe, in his eyes. Does that make sense to you? Is that how you could describe it?
Yeah, definitely. Because, at the moment, it hurt like a lot. And later on that night, I got back to the house. I'm walking. I'm like, okay, it feels fine. And it was just one of those things. I think at the time that I think a lot of the pressure that went into my hip and everything that nature made it feel a lot worse than what it really was.
What do you think you learned about this team, and what did this team learn about itself, knowing that the guy under center, the guy that's been playing so well, kind of running the show, goes down in a game when there's still a lot of game to be played?
That the guys persevere, stick together no matter what. It's been one of these teams where if somebody does go down, it can't be to the point where it's like a chink in the armor. Guys have to be ready to play and step into any level. And not just Cole, but any younger guy kind of put things in perspective as well, to be prepared, study like you're going to play, because you never know what's going to happen. So, and even for the guys that's playing, it's just, take advantage of all the moments that you have, because you never know where they can go. So, just make some things that much more clear for you.
Taj, you were having probably maybe your best game of your career before you got injured. Did you feel like the offense was finally doing what you've been waiting for it to do?
Yeah, definitely, especially the first 3 drives, I think. Tempo was moving really fast. I was flying, so it's kind of what we wanted to do. Came out the gates pretty fast. That's kind of what we've been trying to establish this whole year. And I feel like it's starting to come together, slowly but surely, and taking it piece by piece at practice, day by day, and just trying to keep improving. We're coming to the Maryland game. It's our second road game, but I really feel like as long as we control the tempo, we can control the game. So that's something that we stress as offense, and something that's going to be a big part of this week.
How much confidence do you take going to Maryland, knowing you had success in a difficult road environment at Virginia Tech?
Bird Stadium is definitely a tough place to play, honestly. But I really don't feel like, from our perspective, no matter where you go, it's going to affect the way you play. As long as you stick to your game plan and go and execute the offense. Crowd shouldn't have a factor. Weather shouldn't have a factor. It's all about how well you execute the game plan. And, that's something that I feel like the guys are definitely doing, and just got to keep working from there.
You expect maybe fewer nerves this time with the second road start? I know the last time you maybe were throwing some balls a little high, especially in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'll settle down a little bit more. Definitely, it's just second road game. I guess it'd be pretty loud there, but it really doesn't. When you're out there, you really don't hear anything, no noise or anything like that. It's all about that play and knowing your opponents and things like that. So it's definitely gonna be a big week of study for us. They got some pretty good players out there as well, some fast guys, physical guys. So actually, the starting defensive tackle was my left tackle in high school. So
really?
Kind of cool. And, it's gonna be fun. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Anytime I get a chance to go near it, that Virginia area is definitely fun. A lot of the guys on the team, and it's gonna be fun out there.
So instead of